Welcome to What the World News Wednesday, and I am just Nene, and welcome to my channel. We're about to get into some good content of what the world news, what I've heard today, what I've read today, and we're gonna see if we can figure out what's going on. Look at that face. Really, look at that face. That baby is mean mugging the hell at that doctor. And it's like, excuse me. Why did you smack me when I came out of my mama womb? Welcome back to my channel, and I'm just Nene, and I am looking at, some very interesting news. The picture of the baby that you're seeing states the following caption. Instead of crying, Isabella Pereira the Jesus glared at doctors when she was born on February 13th in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Photographer Rodrigo Kunstman captured the surreal moment, which he shared in a viral Facebook post. He stated, "I can only consider myself a blessed person," he told Insider. "I feel like a lottery winner." Isabella's mother told Brazilian outlet Creaser her daughter was born a ready-made meme. When most babies come into the world, they're screaming and crying. But Isabella, the Jesus, went for a silent approach, staring down doctors the moment she was born in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil on February 13th. How about that? And y'all seen that baby was mean mugging that doctor like she could have just knocked the holy bejesus Batman out of that doctor. Now, on to the next story. Let's talk about Harvey Weinstein, or what the hell moment. Nearly 24 hours after a jury found Harvey Weinstein guilty of 2 sex crimes and not guilty on 3 more severe charges, the disgraced former movie mogul remained in Bellevue Hospital on New York City's east side. Weinstein was taken there while en route to Rikers Island, the city's main jail complex on the East River. His lawyer, Donna, told USA Today Monday night he was hospitalized due to high blood pressure. "He's fine," she said. "Nah, that man's scared. Go on, Harvey. Go on. Bill took his medicine and went. You go on, take your medicine and go too." Y'all notice Harvey was on that walker and everything. I'm just saying, what the hell? You got so excited when they found you guilty that you said your chest started hurting. Harvey, that's just because you had indigestion. Let it go. Go on, do your time. Go on up there, R. Kelly doing his time, or he doing jail time, but got more, I guess, pending charges. Bill been doing his time now, I think almost 2 years. So you gonna do your time. Well, if they give you 5 to 25, you gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Just don't drop that soap, Harvey. Just don't drop that soap. I told y'all this is What the Hell Wednesday. Quick little clips of just different stuff that I'm finding on regular news. Got another story for you. Be right back. Okay, then. Blooper. But this is serious, okay, guys? That was a blooper. I couldn't get it out of my mouth. I'm up here drinking some tea, because I'm up here reading on CNBC. They're talking about CDC outlines pandemic planning as fears send stock plunging for second day. We all know that there's 57 cases of the coronavirus up in the United States. So let's read this story real quick. And I ain't trying to scare y'all either. It's a pandemic or the man upstairs has broken another seal. That could be also what's going on. I'm just saying. 6:34 p.m. New coronavirus cases in Germany. Total confirmed cases more than 80,200. Total deaths at least 2,704. And we know it's going to still grow. A 25-year-old man living in southern German state of Baden-Württemberg has tested positive for coronavirus after his trip to Milan, and another man further north is in critical condition with the disease. Authorities said the health ministry of Baden said the man is in the southern state who had likely been infected during his visit to Italy had contacted authorities after coming down with flu-like symptoms. Yeah, I hope I ain't got the corona from what I had, that little cough or whatever. I mean, I still got that little cough, but I can't seem to shake it. But I didn't have, it was like flu-like symptoms, but I ain't got the corona. Okay, but I could have felt like it. And if that's the case, they need to wipe down that whole building and clean it. But on a serious note, he will be treated in isolation, it added. People in close contact with the patient will be kept in home isolation and be asked about their state of health every day, it said. As soon as a contact person develops symptoms, they will also be isolated in hospital. The new confirmed cases take the total to 18 number of corona cases in Germany. And y'all know also they had on the news that San Francisco declares local emergency. San Francisco Mayor London Breed declared local emergency even though there aren't any confirmed cases in the city. NBC Bay Area reported, although there are still 0 confirmed cases in San Francisco's residents, the global picture is changing rapidly and we need to step up preparedness. Breed said in a statement, "We see the virus spreading in new parts of the world every day, and we are taking the necessary steps to protect San Franciscoans from harm. The declaration of local emergency will help mobilize city resources and accelerate emergency planning, among other things." Now, what has also happened is at 4:40 p.m., the Dow loses more than 800 points as stocks plunge for a second day. The stock rout continued as dividend-bound yields raise more concern that the global economy is slowly significantly because of the spreading of the coronavirus. The 10-year-old Treasury yield hit a record low in Dow Jones Industrial Average, added to Monday's 1,000-point drop. Comments from health officials warning as possible outbreak in the U.S. also spooked investors, causing a turnaround in stocks which had opened the day higher. The Dow dropped 879.44 points, or 3.1%, to 2708.36. after being more than 180 points at one point shortly after opening. So, this hasn't happened since, they said, November 2008. Now, I'm going to tell my subscribers, y'all can believe what y'all want to believe, but my mother of 74 years old, when she seen the news about the coronavirus, the first thing she said, baby, a seal has been broken. And if some of y'all grew up in the church and everything, you know what I'm talking about. When she said a seal has been broken, she's talking about Revelations. Whether it's Revelations or whether it is just something, I'm a conspiracy theory person. Whether it is just something where they have taken And because you got to remember, SARS started in China. So whether it is something that they have taken and man-made and released, where they knew it would be a rapid thing, I don't know. But I do know one thing: my Navy instincts and my human instincts is going to kick in. I'm going to make sure that we have cases of water. I'm going to make sure that we have food in the house, because I believe what's going to end up happening, and they know it's worse than what it is. They're just not going to tell you. You got to remember, your government is the biggest liar to you, and I say that for many reasons. Not just from being in the military, but just look around. You will see different things going on. Pay attention. God gave you this. Use this. I give it less than a month in the whole United States, for some reason, or certain parts of the United States, is going to be quarantined. You can believe me or not. Who knows? I may just be shooting from the hip. I don't know. But this coronavirus is getting serious. And it is a pandemic. And I'm going to tell y'all something. If anybody got Netflix, I suggest you go watch that movie, Pandemic. It was not a movie, but like a documentary. And it just broke it down how there's a pandemic coming, and the scientists and the doctors are trying to prepare for it, but I'm sorry, I think it's here. So we shall see. Now, this is going to probably be my Wednesday thing, is doing the WTF news. I'm gonna have some funny stuff, I'm gonna have some serious stuff, and I'm gonna have some really serious stuff for y'all to think about. My channel is technically a versatile channel. You're gonna see me vlogging about everyday life. You're gonna see me vlogging about stuff in the news that is actually news, that sometimes people don't watch the news because it can be depressing, because it's so sad, but people need to know what's going on. We need to know what the hell is really going on with this coronavirus, because you don't want to be walking around here one day and then all of a sudden they hollering you quarantine. Now, I'm gonna say this as a joke just to lighten it up. If you quarantine me, please make sure that direct deposit go in my bank account every 2 weeks on admin leave. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Because bills don't get quarantined when you get quarantined. Okay? Now, what I did do is I stripped my bed from when I was sick and everything. And I took and Lysol my room. I wiped down a lot of stuff. I had my babies, my daughters, to spray their room in Lysol and everything, because guess what? I don't want my pets, me, anybody in my household getting sick. So quarantine me if you want. Like I said, let that direct deposit hit, and we may can talk about a couple of things. But for the White House to say, oh, we got it under control and there's nothing to worry about, baby, I work right next door to them people when they be killing them monkeys. That's what we used to call it, that facility. And when CDC come out and say that it is more than likely, it ain't more than likely. They know that they got more cases than what they know. Okay? So, in a better note, I am just Nene. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And please leave a comment. Share me out. You know, who knows what all you may see on this channel. You know, I'm just going to do this every Wednesday, and it's going to be the WTF Wednesday news. Okay? Again, WTF Wednesday news. Let me write that down so I can make sure I remember that, because you know I be forgetting stuff. But that's gonna be the Wednesday thing. I'm gonna put it in my planner, and yeah, you know, because we got to know. And Like I said, everybody don't watch the news, but y'all need to start watching the news. The government moving funny. And sometimes they do these pandemics or they release this stuff. And I know I'm going on again, but they release this stuff to try to kill off the population because there's this theory, that there's too many people on this world, which is not true. That's something that they did in the 30s, 40s, or whatever. Okay? So pay attention, stay safe. Make sure you are aware of your surroundings, because you don't know who in the world. Keep some hand sanitizer, whatever. I was told if you wear a mask, the mask that you wear, and you cough in it, don't really wear it, because guess what? You're giving yourself that again. So that's why I never wore a mask. I just got a little bit of congestion, but it's more of like sinuses to me right now. It's not here anymore. Thank you, Jesus. But anyway, if did nobody tell you they love you, again, if did nobody tell you they love you, blooper, I'm gonna tell you that I love you. And guess what? I'm gonna give you a big kiss, but I'm gonna do it from the camera and not up close, because I don't know. But anyway, I'm just Nene, and again, thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope I'm giving you content that really got you thinking, but also got you aware. Here's your big kiss, and see you later.